Damn camera's backwards. This damn camera. What's up, y'all? What's happening? What's going on? What's happening? How are you? How's you doing? How's your day? How is it? How are you? How you feeling? You feeling good? You feeling good? Me? Oh, how am I doing? Oh, I'm great. I gotta clean my. Gotta see if I got my little wiper here. Where's my? Oh no! Oh no! I don't have my wipes. What's up, Nay? How you doing, love? Oh, I gotta clean. I gotta clean my. Oh man. Hold on, Nay. This is gonna get weird. Okay, it's gonna get weird, Nay. But just hang. I gotta wipe it with my shirt. It's gonna get weird right now. It's a little better. What's up, Isis? What's happening? How you doing? How you doing? Sorry, I know I got a little weird, a little close, too close for comfort. Oh, me? Oh, I'm good. I'm good, guys. I'm good. Ooh, that was up close. I know. I was like, ooh. Thought I have my little wipes, but I do not. Because I don't have my spectacles. I don't have my specs in there. Let's plug this in. Just there we go. All right. Okay. All right. I'm good now. I'm great now. How we doing? How's everything? How's everybody? I'm having a good day. I'm having a good day. I was working on this script. We did daddy issues today. We had some good conversations. I talked to some agents and managers. Just good. What's up, Crystal? Hey, Chaz, I'm coming in hot today. I want to ask you what investment apps you recommend as well as stock investments. Um, so I've been using Fidelity for a long time. So that's the one I use. I know like Keenan use like Robinhood. And there's so many apps, but yeah, that was the one that I used. I missed daddy issues today. um, but I didn't know about the White Lives Matter shit. That's what the whole thing was yesterday. That's the whole talk was about. So I use Fidelity. Here, let's see. I'll tell you. So it's kind of hard right now. Nay, I have Chris. I haven't actually been in the. I haven't been buying like that. Let's see. I haven't got to see what I'm sitting on because I had so much airport and travel stuff, and then when that stuff started going back up, I sold all that. So that was very good, and I haven't even looked honestly in a minute, so I gotta see. I gotta actually see what was like happening out there. I've been really just kind of been working, so I like to just you letting your stuff sit. But I have there's some long term ones that I've kept. I'll tell you my long term ones that I've kept, and then you can see, and I'll tell you why. Yeah. So I have this one NIO. NIO was like it's like an electric car world. Man, it was doing so good when the pandemic hit. So I'm hoping it goes back up. But it was at like 40 something. It's at like 16 now. I think it'll go back up. So it's a good time. It's just when the pandemic hit, it was hard for people to get all these parts going back and forth and trading. So it might not be a bad one to hit it. It's at 16 right now. I'm hanging on to that one. The one I've had for a long time is Public Storage, which is not cheap. Public Storage right now, it went up, so it's good, but it's at like 300 right now. It's been fluctuating. It was at 400. It went down to 300, but everything went down. But if you can, I would hop in that one. But that's the one that gives kind of one of the best dividends. So it's one of the ones that I just keep because I plan to hand that one down to the kid one day. And hopefully I have enough dividends that it makes it a difference to her. Johnson and Johnson's another one. Even though they keep getting sued here and there, it'll go back up. But it's also one that's a high dividend. It didn't drop too much. It's at 165. It was at 186 at its highest this year, so it's not a huge drop off. But Johnson and Johnson, those are always like, ones that are always going to give you high dividends and stay around close. Um, there's this other one I like a lot, but man, it was killing, and then it dropped all the way down in the pandemic. It was at 370. It's called C Limited, C Unlimited, but it's just SE in the marketplace. It was at 370. It's at 52 right. It's at 60 right now. It was at 370. So I'm holding on to it. Hopefully it goes back up. But that was the one of the best ones I bought, because I bought it for like 50 in the beginning and it went up to three something and now it's back down all the way. But I'm just hoping some of these is just hang on and go back up. Dave and Buster's. I like to keep entertainment ones. So I have Disney. I have, it's one of the ones that's longevity. You buy into it, pays you dividends. I have MGM. I have uh, what is this one? Let me tap on it. Carnival, man. I caught for dirt cheap. I caught Carnival dirt cheap. It was great. All when the pandemic hit, I hit all those for dirt cheap. They're still cheap, and they'll go back up. Uh, so I like keeping entertainment. You know, I think I said MGM already, but people aren't going to stop watching TV. They're not going to stop going on cruises. They're not going to stop going places. So, you know, close your fingers and toes, and IO doesn't keel over and die. If they do, man, I mean, I can't do much about it now, but like, I wish I would have sold then. But I'm hoping they come back. No doubt. What's up, Moyo? You giving trade secrets? Yeah, but like I said, I haven't really been in and out of it. I haven't looked tough. I just been holding right now, so I gotta like hop back in and see what's happening around, because then when the crypto thing hit, I hopped in there and then it's dead, so I hopped out. Um, so yeah, you know what I'm saying. You got a charge. I got a charger today. We're doing good. I came in my late my G, it's all good. And oof, how long does the selling process money? How long does the selling process to money in your pocket take? About a week or less. Zoop, it doesn't take long. Um, my thing is like you gotta hold those, and then you do the whole. When I started getting older, at first I was like day traders. I was trying to find stuff like 20 cents. I went to $1, and I was buying a ton of it, selling it, buying. And that's just a lot. And then I just started holding stuff. Let me just hold this, because it becomes a lot. And I just started looking towards Izzy. Like, hopefully, I can get something to her one day. Um, so yeah, you know what I'm saying? No doubt. Just finished working out now. I want to eat everything, man. After a workout, you be starving. You be starving after a workout. After a workout, you be. I might go today, but I gotta rest my shoulders, man. My shoulders are trash right now, and I've been working them every day. I need a. So I went. I actually drove to the gym today, and I was like, "What are you gonna work on?" Like, you did your back and you did your whole core yesterday. Your shoulders are still sore. You did your lower body, because I did my lower body yesterday because my arms were sore. So I was like, all right, let me just chill today. So I might later go hit the treadmill or something. I don't do a lot of cardio because I don't want to. I will not do cardio. Ugh, ew. I'm gonna run on there. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I'm doing that. Just running in the same place makes no sense. Just taking in people's funk at a rapid pace. No, thank you. That's why I don't do it. I'm not smelling these musty people and no. Rode bike to work. Okay, then came home and trained and gave me the business. Ooh, Moya with the trainer though. I see you. Y'all see that burger fly by? I don't know what that was. Go hit the candy chest. I don't do candies, man. I don't do any kind of can. I don't do anything that I need someone to hopefully find me. No, I don't do anything I need to help, help, anybody. People be sliding and tearing up stuff, and some coyotes picking off my dead ass. No, thank you. And no, I stay in public. I need someone to find me. And oh, dude, you all right, bro? You okay, bro? Need a gym, bro. You all right, bro? Be an IG model, go to a running. Hell nah. Nah. I don't do none of that stuff. I went hiking when I was in Burbank. I did a lot more hiking because I was closer. I was closer to the some of those canyons over there because me and Tony lived really close to the mountain. So I did it a lot more there. But since we moved, I ain't been hiking in 5 years. I'm not about to do that to my thighs. I never, I'm never gonna make it up or down. Mm. And when we went hiking before, I had to keep taking breaks. I was like, it is also when Keenan almost passed out. Hilarious. Shout out to Keenan Baker wearing his hat right now. Um, you can buy these at wherever the fuck Keenan stuff is. If you want. Uh, so 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 here's the thing about today, guys. Here's the thing about today's. Uh, so this is what's funny. So yesterday I left my laptop charger at the office. Today I left my laptop charger at home. So once again, when this is out, we're out. But we're at 54%, and the battery and the brightness is down. So I think we have a good amount of time before it's time to panic. Last time I had less than that. So I did stone mountain at my good 9-year-old body and almost perished. At my get your cardio up, Chad. Take care of your heart. Oh, my heart's good. I make sure my heart pumps. We've hit 180 beats of 160. I don't think I hit 180, 160 beats for something like that. Whatever my little watch said. I gotta look at again. But I'm not doing cardio. I'm not running per se, but I will compound. What's it called? Supersets. I do my supersets all day. Um, I do a lot of those, but it's all lifting related for the supersets. But on a treadmill, no. I will walk on a treadmill on the incline, but I'm walking on that piece. So you don't have your charge yet again. No, no more. Y'all do not. But as long as we're not doing 3 hours, I should be good. We'll see how long this lasts. Like I said, my half 50%. We'll see. What's up, Thief? What's going on? Still haven't worked with the courage to go physically to the gym. I'd rather go outside by route. What do you mean the courage to go to the gym? What are you talking about? Nobody cares, Moyo. Nobody's walking. You're not walking to people going like, ew, what are you doing here? Out of shape people belong in the gym. When somebody's fit, I go, what are you doing here? What are you doing? Get your butt fast out of here. The gym is for us. We need to take over the gym. Nobody cares. I don't get looks in the gym. I don't get, oh, what is this guy doing in here? Nobody cares. When you see big people in the gym, I'm like, go ahead. Yeah, let's do it. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody's recording you. Unless you're doing something wild. If you're on a treadmill, nobody cares. You don't know my life. Nobody cares. Nobody's judging you in that gym. No one gives a single shit. I promise you. People are like, oh, I don't want to go to the gym. Nobody gives a shit. Everybody's focused on them. They're looking in the mirror, look at themselves. Nobody cares. You calling me out of shape? No, Moyo, I am not calling you out of shape. I think you're in a great shape. The shape you have right now is perfect. We went long last week, and Yo put a Santeria on his charger, so we don't last no more. A Santeria? What is that? Always been the words of Teddy Ray. Round is a shape. Forever Teddy Ray. Round is a shape. That's right, ISIS. Yeah. I'm about to cardio upside your head. Come on, boy, with the threats. Come on, with the threats. I don't need this. I did no such thing. Oh, there she is. What is a Santeria? Santeria? What is that? You gotta explain this to me. Oh, what's up, Happy Face Lee? What's going on, bruh? How you feeling? How you feel, man? Good to see you. I know you've been working and such. Good to have you in here, man. What's up, Toots? What's going on? My phone calls Yo Toots. So she from the D. More. I know. I'm aware. I have a whole Santeria. Santeria. What is it though? What is it? Voodoo. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. If I had to take a context clue, I'd say Santeria is a curse of sorts. Santeria. The word sounds familiar. Like I've heard it in the lore of something. But there's some kind of popular pop culture thing around Santeria, right? Yeah, there's something that's out there. I can't think of what it is, but it's something that sounds very familiar with Santeria, right? Spanish root, I believe, but it's still prevalent, right? Hopefully not in our house. Yo does like candles though, so I'd be blowing them up. Ain't gonna get me in here. It's evil, whatever it is. Oh man, I can't. My shoulder is so bad right now. I can't even. I can't even. Ugh, this is how bad my shoulders, both of them. Let them rest. I've been doing too much. I've been trying to fix them, and I've just been hurting them. Yeah, let them chill. Santorini, what is that? Zoop? What is that? I'm so unflexible, bro. I gotta like. I can't even. I got this itch. I just can't get because my shoulders hurt. It's awful. Now I'm hyperventilating, laughing. Yo, can't burn candles. No, not at all. And they wanted to put in the ring with Tyson. Man, that I posted a video on my story the day of Tyson training that he uploaded today. There's no way. There's no way. Y'all, if you go to Tyson's IG and watch his training video at 50, no. Santorini, a place on my list. Oh yeah, I really want to take my mom to Greece. My mom and dad were in the army, stationed in Greece when I was a wee baby. So I really want her to take her there so she can kind of relive and see some of the Greece sites. She talks about it all the time, but she hasn't been back. So I'd love to take her over there. Man, I'm gonna be sending you flexibility this so you can train. That's something I really, really need. The flexibility. I've never been flexible. Dude, I've been played sports my entire life. Never been flexible, even wrestling, which kind of helped because people try to fold you up, and I was like, "Oh, I don't fold that way, sir." He's only 50, right? I have a remember because he defies age. I never. Yeah, he's like 54, 55. I don't think he's that much older, but yeah, no, I'm not. I know. I know. I saw Tyson. No, what? Yeah, I understand. If I had to be in a ring, I'm terrified. I'm terrified. Ain't no like you gotta get in there. No, bro, it's getting in the ring with Tyson is like having car accidents hitting your face. Just car accidents in your face. No. He forgets I have an altar at home. An altar? You have an altar? Where? in that in that closet buried underneath all your clothes. And never find that altar. Did y'all watch the Tyson Hulu doc? Nah, I didn't watch it. Mike Tyson punched you in NFL concussion protocol. There's no way I'm taking a punch from Tyson. Also, when you see those boxers, you'll see like all those neck workouts they do. They do a lot of neck training a bit so they can eat. I don't train. People are like, well, Tyson, no, people are training to take punches and to give them. No, you gotta be I don't train to fight people. No, no. What's up? I'm about to do a search. I'm not doing a search for no Altana. What am I find? Hell no. You're not looking for shit. Mm-mm. I'm playing ignorant. Let's see some fucking voodoo head or something. Would you rather get punched by Mike Tyson or Francis Ngannou? Uh, the reason why I'm gonna take Francis over Tyson. The reason why I'm gonna take Tyson over I'm gonna take Francis over Tyson is because boxing is such a precision. There's less precision in UFC fighting because there's different tactics. He's not a professional puncher, big punch, but Tyson trains to be perfect. Every punch is perfect. Every punch is a perfect punch. You know what I mean? Like every punch, from every jab, every hook, every uppercut, every cross, every overhand right. And Tyson's left is dangerous, more dangerous than his right. Every punch is supposed to be exact and perfect. I am not. I would take a sloppy punch from the Gao No Wow. than a perfect, exact, precise, precision punch from Tyson. A punch from Tyson might knock your head off. My head would roll. I'm not. No, I like my head. I'm not doing that. If you guys don't know Francis Ngannou, he's a UFC. He's the heavyweight champion at UFC right now, and hopefully he fights John Bone Jones pretty soon because that would be crazy. Um, Only thing you're getting into with Mike Tyson is ambulance. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I couldn't. Somebody was like, "Jazz will pay you." Somebody was like in the live that somebody was like $1 million per round. No, no. To have kidney failure for the rest of my life? No. If you seen them guys take kidney shots, absolutely not. Yo, you got the Lady Guadalupe candles because that's when I know it's real. Speaking of that, I didn't even watch the Dahmer series. I did not watch the Dahmer series. I know Yo did. What's up, Live Love Risa? Live Love Risa. Nah, I good on that. They were talking about it on Daddy Issues. It was enough for me. Yeah, yeah, no, I'm good on it also. Um, no, man, I don't like Yo watches all that murder, serial killer stuff, man. I don't do any of that. I think family is pronounced Ngannou. Ngannou. I call him Francis. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I'm so I knew it was wrong when I thought about doing it and I still did it. I'm so sorry to every African American ancestor, alive or dead, that I've just offended. It was all of you. I know I did. So my apologies. You just offended. I did. I did. I am so sorry to everybody. Mario Big Facts, an accurate punch from Tyson is a dirt nat. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I ain't taking that. Ain't no way. I'm gonna cut this sentence to every African I know. I can't handle none of that scary shit, but we know I watch mid-level sitcoms on repeat. So that's very true, Isis. Yeah, you stick in the She-Hulk realm, you'll be just fine. Man, yeah, man, I'm good on fighting Tyson or anybody. I think if UFC was hot when I graduated high school, I probably would have went into it, but it wasn't really a thing. It was just becoming a thing at that time. But I would have really been into it then because I was already wrestling and the boxing with it would have been super dope. But I probably would have got my ass kicked. Unless you're like, I do this, I do this, I do this. You got to be a different type of person. I have that switch because the sports you need that switch, but you got to be able to. And then my knees already bad. It's just I have bad knees since I was 14. It's terrible. Chaz, I watched 2 of She-Hulks today, and it was good enough for me. That's crazy, Isis. But yeah, we started watching it. I got to finish it one day. I'm gonna go back. I think we were 4 episodes in. We're like, forget this shit. It's probably only 2 episodes left. Like we were out. I'm telling you, man, when she did a whole episode about trying to get her name back from Titania, I was like, all right, okay. You're not even trying. You're not even trying at this point. Come on. Isaac thoughts, and I'm wondering if he's done it himself. What are you guys talking about? Damn, y'all don't like it either. You don't like it either now. Did this ninja do the search back and clicks and language? Yeah, I did. I did. I'm sorry, Happy Face Lee. I knew it was horrible when I did it. I don't even want Tyson accidentally bumping into me. Hell nah. You imagine you hunked 200 Tyson and he got out? Because Tyson will fool you. He's not a big dude. And if you don't know who he is, I feel bad for somebody who's like, what you gotta it would permanently look like this. This is your body now. Hey. No, I got in a fight with Mike Tyson. This is he knocked my neck off. He punched my neck. It's off. My head. It was like a Jenga. You know how the Jenga and the block goes? And people would be like, psh, that's neck, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. This is what I am now. I wouldn't even want to. And there's no wedding. There's a wedding episode after. I'm not watching this, Isis. I'd have to like. I gotta be bored as hell to watch that. I've been catching up on some, and I've been watching Mad since I've been writing. Trying to finish this movie. I'm watching a lot of uh, One Piece. So I've been watching mad episodes of One Piece lately. Like the man who got yoked up on the plane. Yeah, man. And that was a small space. Tyson was like, dude, use a speed bag to him. Use his face as a speed bag. Dude was like, man, I'm not what? Yeah, no, Tyson get to wind up. It wasn't even a good. And he knows how to fight in short tests. No. He broke my neck. My neck is broken. Before Mike Tyson equals regular, after Mike Tyson, no neck to him. Right. Exactly. I'd rather watch paint dry and crash rather than watch She-Hulk again. I feel you. So, Edge Runners. I think I talked about this before. Punk. What was it? What's the show on Netflix? Punk. Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is fun. That's a good time on Netflix. It's an anime. Very graphic. A lot of blood and violence and nudity. My favorite things. Blood, violence, and nudity. As Uber, so with you. Okay, hear me out. Oh goodness, ISIS. I don't know if I want to read this. If this is a She-Hulk stan text right here, we're very upset. I like it. I have three words in. I like it because Jen is awkward like me, and she turns into cool girl She-Hulk, but she wants people to love just Jen. Well, isn't that sweet? Isn't that just sweet? It's a She-Hulk plea. Isn't that just adorable? I just want people to like me for me. Hey, Jen, you've been Jen a long time. Jen isn't in her 30s. Jen isn't some 18-year-old. Jen's in her 30s. If people don't like you by now, you suck. Okay, Jen? Okay? Nobody likes you for a reason. Now you're She-Hulk. Now you give people a reason to like you. If they're just now liking you because you're somebody else, the old you sucked. You didn't make enough changes, Jen. And now you got the ultimate change to be She-Hulk all the time. No one likes Jen. It's too late now. It's too late for them to be like, how come they don't like me for me? Hmm? Nobody was like, hey, you know what? We don't want She-Hulk. We want the old Jen. Nobody says that. For a reason. What's up, Chuck? For a reason. Because Jen sucks. Nobody wants to watch Jen Walters. Okay? Jen's trash. She's a trash human. Sorry. She's supposed to be a girl who gets ignored forever. She said, I'm out. I'm going to be here, but I'm out. What's up, kid? Clip from the Yip? Oh, nothing. I'm just murdering She-Hulk. She's bland and needy, though. Super bland. I've got 15 minutes in the first episode, one on my phone. I'm so glad I heard about how god awful She-Hulk is. Just wasting my time and money. Yeah, man. The CGI twerking was got to stick with this season. Dion likes She-Hulk because they're tying up all the loose ends, and I'm like, no, they're just making comments on weird fan questions that people have because that's what nerds do. Nerds get online and dissect everything. And She-Hulk goes, does Captain America have sex? Who gives a shit? How is that ever important? How is that important at all? I was like, what are we talking about? What's it got to do with saving the world, Jen? You saved nothing. Jen has saved nobody. My check came early and I bought 2 5 ounces of weed. Hey, that's what's up, K Clip. Smokes on the chat. I'm good, bro. Deanna's a freaking troll at this point. Me and Deanna, it's so funny, man. We don't agree on anything ever. And it's great. This is why our podcast works. We just sit and argue back and forth, and it's great. We just try to get each other to see our points, which I love. That's what makes it fun. They're not tying up loose ends. This is literally filler. It's filler cash grab. It's a filler series. How's a whole series of filler? No, it doesn't have any loose ends. They just throw stuff in there. It's just not a good show. She saved them people from titanium. What people? The courtroom? Is that what you're talking about? The very first episode in the courtroom and nothing happened? No, you not good, bro. Not till you smoke this. Yo, okay, Cliff, stop trying to get me high, man. I go freak out on somebody. I'll never be the same again. Uh, I'm good, man. She didn't save anybody. Um, it's been awful. And then for Bruce to bleed, Bruce was bleeding into her wound. Ugh. We saw that in I Road. I mean, we paused and was like, "What is going on? What is going on?" Oh, you bled into my wound. What? 24 hours sober. Hey, that's what's up, Isis. Come on. How's the sober life? How you feel? It's a whole new world. They're just trying to introduce She-Hulk so it makes sense in a big Avengers movie. It doesn't make sense. And by now, we've seen her. We've introduced her 2-3 episodes. Do something. Maybe that's not my emoji. Smoke something for me, Chaz. We call Craig and let him know I got the smoke. Craig, come over and smoke it all. Smoke something, Yvonne. I did too. Big fat. I roll the eyes. Craig is going to watch Nas and Wu-Tang tonight. Craig was saying he's going to watch the whole thing sober. We were like, oh, what? He was like, yeah, man. He was like, I want to do that sober. It's like, it's a regular life I want to do high. This is very interesting, Craig. I just go, girl. We got to talk about weed. Why we got? All right, what about it? What do you want to talk about? I'm not suffering through Avengers with the blasted Hulk in it. Not this punk ass Hulk. Not the. Let me get my glasses, Hulk. Jeez, I don't want to see that shit. Let me figure. Hulk and his pocket protector. Get the hell out of here. I want to pull up more. Y'all close enough, kid. Cut. What we talking about? Weed, Isis. What's the? I don't know much about marijuana. Mary Jane reefer. That's my grandmother referred it to. My grandfather was a big time weed smoker. And when I think I was like 14 or 15, he was like, hey, grandson, what y'all need? Y'all hungry? I got some weed. My grandma was like, don't ask your grandchildren to smoke. Rest in peace, Pawpaw. How you feel about daily weed smokers? I think I remember you trolling us. Well, I troll everybody. So them, them, not you. Cash me outside. Does your brother smoke? Yeah, my brother smokes a lot. My brother smokes every day. My brother's a all day, gotta be a high guy. Craig's one of those cats also. He just be high all day. And I have homies. I got homies who just be high. Man, I had some homies, man. They used to smoke all day, and they would just sleep. They were not productive weed dudes. But they also said like California weed was different, and they was like, "This shit kicking our ass." I'm like, "Stop smoking." They be like, "We gotta look for a job, but we too high." This is days before you can just roll on the internet and do everything. You had to go out and look for a job. Nah, I never dabbled. I've never been high neither. I've never been high. The highest I've been is when I took Theraflu. I was addicted to Theraflu for a whole week trying to get rid of a cold. And I was at work like, yeah. So if you go this way, you'll probably get out. Yeah. I recently started using edibles to help me sleep, but I don't see how you can function all day like that. I don't know. Me either. To be honest, I miss weed. I was an all-day high mom. I wrote the cure for ADHD, depression, anxiety, all in one. This nigga said there for my look. Marijuana has a ton of benefits. It really does. I'm not even knocking people who smoke weed. I understand. I understand the anxiety. I understand it. And for it to be outlawed for so long, hey, I think about the detrimental stuff that's already happened, but for it to be open, there's still people in jail who are in jail for stuff that's legal now, which is crazy. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done in the justice system about marijuana and the whole fight in the 90s. And I mean, and way beyond that, you know. So I'm not against the benefits. I'm a huge CBD supporter. You know what I mean? I use it. I just used CBD yesterday. I do mines without the THC, but I just did it use it yesterday for my shoulder so I can actually sleep at night. So I'm 100% on the CBD marijuana side. Um, I just don't feel like I ever need to be high. I don't have anxiety like that. Not to the point where I go like, oh, I need to relieve this, but some people do, and we have um, you know, I just never had a point where I go like, yo, I gotta get something, I gotta use something to relieve this anxiety. I have low anxiety that spikes every now and then. It's not often. But for people who have high anxiety, high depression, I understand. I understand 100%. I'm not against it by any means because I don't know what people are dealing with. You know, there's a lot of demons, monsters, PTSD that people deal with. So I'm not against that by any means. And for something to seem natural, it's just when people start lacing stuff and, you know, because I'm so afraid to take anything because I don't know who put what in it, you know, unless I could grow it myself. I'm not touching nothing. The highest I've ever been was after surgery, oxycodone. Yeah, man. I took it for a day after surgery and then I like that feeling. I stopped taking it and just took the pain. When I broke my leg, they gave me Vicodin. This is 2000, 2001. And I remember being on a day on Viking. I remember I was telling my dad, I was like, no, 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 I don't want that. I hated the way I felt. I hated the way I felt. Also knew I wasn't big on drugs because people were like, yo, you got Vicodin left? Let me get one. I'm like, we are in high school, bro. And I didn't even know about pills like that. That people were like, we're doing them like that. So I was like, nah, I threw them away. They were like, you threw them away. I'm like, yeah, I treated like Advil. I was like, oh. I smoked a few times back in the day, and it just made me more silly than I already am. Well, that's not bad. So I've been thinking about what I feel is slower breathing and my eyes be heavy. That's the only clear difference I see. That you breathe, excuse me, slower. The day actually went by so much faster today. You feel that? Wait. Your breathing is slower off. Your breathing is slower when you're. Oh, you're talking about when you're high. So I've been putting what I feel is slower breathing and my eyes be heavy. When you're high, is that what you're talking about? That's the only good difference. Yeah, it took it one time to surgery, and that was it for me too. Yeah, man, I can't do no stuff like that, man. With weed, you're slower, your breathing is slower, and your eyes are heavy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's like, like I said, I'm very fortunate to never have depression. I'm very fortunate because I feel like depression became this cool shit where everybody was like, I'm depressed, I'm depressed. I really do. And then but also it's not talked about in the black community a lot, a lot more now, because man, you want to talk about people who have some shit, it's definitely us, you know what I mean? Latinos too, like most minorities have some shit that you're dealing with from generations, so um and now that there's so much education behind marijuana that's free information, and you gotta thank the internet because the internet got to kill a lot of lies. There's a lot of lies about marijuana. There's a lot of lies about weed that people use to regulate crime. For the most part, to me, weed was just illegal for for Native Americans, for us. I mean, it's literally shit that grows. And I even hear it's the same kind of with like the coke plant. Like, it's not cocaine until people do stuff to it. Otherwise, it's just like a coca leaf, right? Something like that. But then when people do stuff to it, it becomes cocaine and it's manufactured and it's poison at that point. So it's like, man, stuff be grown and it's natural, and then you know, it's. Yeah, I do think that there will be a legal cocaine one day if it's natural. I do believe that it won't be quote unquote cocaine, but uh, you know, my daughter is like that. I get it. Her life was heavy and she has anxiety. She's 25 now, trying to find alternatives. Yeah, man. We worked for me because I didn't need alternatives. So I was able to face and do everything because I knew I had my little green friend before and after. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. What's up, Spicy Original? What's up, Spice? What's up, Spice? We're talking about marijuana. Mary Jane. And that song slaps. I'm in love with Mary Jane. She's my main thing. Rick was singing his ass. It takes me to paradise. Do you love me, Mary Jane? Do you? He was singing his ass off. I'm walking in chest. I'm legalizing coke. Yeah, man. You should legalize anything that's not that's grown naturally and not like meth should be illegal. Meth is 100% in a lab. Super illegal. It should not be. Crack illegal. Illegal. That shit is made in someone's kitchen. uh but stuff that grows, that's God natural, leave that. Yeah. She has 2 children, and I know it's a lot. I really sympathize and help as much as I can. You're so nice, Moyo. To everybody but me. 50 Cent put the coke formula in his book. Also, it's legal in Amsterdam. Oh, jeez. I promise we make it seem like that, Chazzy. My son asked if that song was about Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige. What's up, Rhythm Max? What's happening? Cammy was singing his ass off to okay. It's like candy. Oh, is that song about cocaine? Oh, it's the same feeling. I thought it was about vagina. All I guess you got down. Yes, I know. But it makes sense. It's like candy. Oh. That dude is hilarious. It's the same feeling. It's like home. Strawberry, raspberry, all them good things. It's like candy. Wow. Is cocaine and vagina not interchangeable? I don't know, Zoop. I've never had cocaine. I put vagina on my tongue. Oh, that's pear. That's pear right there. I think it's a double entendre: pants candy and nose candy. Pants candy. Oh, because I thought that was him busting a nut. Oh, it's the same feeling. Oh, no, right? Oh, yes, I do. Will Smith had a really dope uh, candy song, very clever, that he did on his. What was it? What was it? Getting Jiggy with album? Big Willie style, I think. I'll never listen to that song again. Oh, yeah, you will. It's like vagina. That's what I thought the song was. I'm saying. A good friend of mine is going through it too. It's a lot. It's a lot, bro. Me and Yo were talking about postpartum depression just yesterday or 2 days ago. It's like Chaz has ruined this song. Well, how did I ruin it? What are you talking about? Oh, that's the sound I make when I bust one. Oh. We were just talking about postpartum depression the other day, and like those effects, man, like they're still. Angelina Spicer, who I've talked about before, I had her on C Minus Society podcast, and she talks about her big push with postpartum depression. And I think I had just reposted something she was talking about making a push for postpartum and trying to make it a regular conversation. It needs to be talked about way more, because there are lasting effects. I was even talking to my mom about it some time ago, and just about the anxiety and stuff that you know, man, having a kid, it comes with a lot of fear, a lot of guilt. You got to sacrifice a lot of different things, and you feel like your life is, partially over in different parts, and you can't fully live, and that brings up a lot of anxiety. It brings up a lot of thoughts, and like I've told you guys before, I had a very deep, dark thought about it when I first had Izzy. Luckily for me, when I saw Izzy laugh for the first time, that was like, it would kind of like took away how I felt, but it's still like a big thing of me not wanting to travel. Even when I went to San Jose with Tony and them, those 3 days felt mad long. It felt mad long, and I didn't want to be away from Izzy that long. I really missed her, and I was just kind of like, you feel guilty for being gone. I'm like, I should be there, and it's just a lot of different feelings, you know. Oh, got another song for you. Do you know After Seven, Ready or Not? If not, listen to it immediately. After Seven, Ready or Not? I do not know. Only Ready or Not I know is from Ready or Not. Here I go. I'm gonna find you and make you want me. I left her interview on C minus. Yeah, she was great. Yeah, we know postpartum punch around that had perinatal. What is that? Could you explain perinatal? Yeah, please. Agreed. I had no idea what was going on with me with my first son. I was 20 years old and clueless. Yeah, man. I remember you talking about that on daddy issues. Yeah. And then a lot of people was it depressed during pregnancy? Oh, because Yo was just saying how much she missed being pregnant. She had a great pregnancy. She was very until that last month, she was saying, but she was talking about how she missed actually having Izzy, not being pregnant, but having Izzy in her belly. But it was very special, you know. But I can also get the depression with it. Okay, I'm gonna put that song in Patreon. It is an amazing. Oh, what's up, Sabrina? Are you gonna tell me to shush? What's up, Sabrina? I don't know if Yo's still in here or not. I understand, Chaz. I'm in a season where I work 7 days a week, times a day. My son be making me feel bad. Like, you always gotta work, man. Kids will. I mean, and I remember doing that to my dad, and I feel so bad now because my dad was working a full-time job at the post office, and then he would go deliver pizzas. Like, just work, bro. Like, my friends would be like, hey man, saw your dad. Did you deliver pizzas to him? I'm like, yeah, did you tip him? Because you better tip him. And I used to ask my dad why you work so much. And he was like, well, we got to pay for this house. And my son needs a new baseball glove. And we need these things. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up, Sir Bree? We're talking about postpartum depression right now. We moved on. We've been all over the place. And now we're on postpartum depression. But yeah, man, kids will make you feel guilty. And part of me goes, damn, dog, you can go travel. You can go do all this other stuff. But like, who was it? I just saw somebody recently say that the kids are only little kids for about 4 to 5 years. They're only little for about 4 to 5 years. And it was like, yo, when you blink, you'll miss it. And I always think about like, damn, dog, I want to make sure I soak up all this I can because she's not going to be this age ever again. They don't do this. You can't go back. And then, there's going to be a whole age where she ain't going to want to do with me anymore. It's going to be a whole age. I'm going to go with my friends and you're going to be like, oh, and I always think there's time for, to go full time on stand up like that because I'm like, man, we get to do so much, man. I get to make so many memories with her. And I go like, you don't get that time back, bro. You don't, you know. And luckily for me, I didn't have a kid until I was like older. But if I had a kid when I was 20, I would have never seen that kid because I was working 2 full-time jobs from like 18 to a couple years ago, you know? So I mean, I get it. Like, I understand why people have these, you know, and not even just like the postpartum, like there's just a lot of guilt with parenting, a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety in general, just with parenting, man. It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. So, and you always gotta like come back and forth and you got to tell yourself I'm doing good, and you got to be proud of yourself, and you got to hype yourself up at the same time and know you're doing what's best for your family. And the kids don't see it, then they don't know, but you got it. It's hard to fight through that, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. Smoke a fat blunt, Sabrina. Yo, saying my dad worked at the Ann Arbor News, part-time gag Kroger. Yeah, man. So sheesh. Did that? I did that. Do my. But hold on. I just said, and the fact my baby daddy got someone pregnant 3 months into my pregnancy, I was tore up. What? But it led so many beautiful things outside of him. That's great, but damn, that sucks to have to go through that while you're pregnant too. Ugh, it's a lot to go through. Uh, Okay, Clip did that. Do my dad? He'd work 6 days a week and would rest on Sunday and not want to do anything. And I had feelings about what that. And when I grew up, I'm like, fuck yeah. Hey, if I had 5 kids in the house, yeah. My daughter turns 5 in January, and I definitely see the change out of little kid life. Yeah, it's scary, but I'm intentional about what we do every day. Yeah, yeah, man. And Izzy's 4. Izzy's a pretty mature 4. Well, she'll be 4 next month. I started seeing it too. I'm like, yeah, this girl, yo. So Izzy and Yo were at her mom's house this weekend. Okay, this kid. She was doing something, and I was trying to reprimand her via FaceTime. And Izzy was like, "Well, you know I'm a big girl, right?" I was like, "Oh." She said, "You know I'm a big girl, right?" I said, "Well, if you're a big girl, then you know how to act, all right? Because I shouldn't have to tell a big girl how to do this X, Y, and Z." I was like, "Izzy dropped the big girl card on me." I was like, "All right, big girl, you're gonna get a big ass whooping." Izzy was like, "Yeesh." Not really. And then today, this morning, so I usually make Izzy go stand on this wall, but she was tripping a bit. Um, she be getting away with stuff at grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? Well, we got to reset all this, homie. And put her on the wall before she went to. We had to go to school late today because she had to sit on the wall. Well, we're not starting off the week like this. And she was like, "But I'm gonna miss school." I was like, "That's right. You're gonna miss school. You're 100% right. I don't want to miss school. Act right." And then she got it together, and we had a great day. Sometimes you gotta put kids back in their place, bro. She had too much fun at her mama's at her grandmother's house. She's like, la 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 la. I can say no and do whatever I want. She got back here, was like, why don't my powers work? These kids don't be gentle childrening at all. Hell no. Baby past that, we know that man thug Basura. I was interested on again, send me his location. She's my TD News version auntie in my head. You guys are so adorable. I find never forget that I love that name. I love that name. TD. These kids don't be gentle. Nah, man. Kids are a lot, bro. Kids be a lot. They be on all the time and they be a lot. And then you love it and hate it. You just like, I wish I could just turn you on to go be cute and then turn you back off to shut you down. I wish I could shut a kid down with a button. Just like, hey, the low power mode. Can I low power? Can you get you on low power? Izzy be ready. Izzy be tired. Oh, so then I didn't see her for what? I didn't see her Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Monday night I saw her. So I went to go into bed with her. And she was like, "Yeah, I'm so tired." And we were just talking. She's like, "So this weekend we did such and such." I was like, "Oh yeah, blah, yeah." And she was just having a regular conversation. I was like, "Oh, was that fun?" "Yeah, it was fun." Da 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 da. We just in the bed watching her little lights in her room, talking, and then she fell asleep. And I was like, "Oh, it was cool. It was cool." That's why I was flying above it all. No, I get it. ISIS. Kids be loud for no reason, man. Kids would just scream, "Ah!" I like that show, Small Wonder. What's it on, Spice? What network is it on? What do you? How do you watch? Yo, when Keon Sweet Boss Police said he talked to his son for 24 hours on daddy, she's like, yeah, Izzy gonna be one of those. She gonna be a talker, but I was a talker. I'm still a talker. I was like, you just gotta make it your superpower. Screwing her ass out. I love to see it. That's why I don't encourage. I don't tell Izzy to shush. I just be like, hey, too loud. You can talk, but you just loud. But her mama's loud. Her mama's loud, and she has no idea when she's being loud. That's just her natural. Her natural tone is loud. You'd be like, your volume is off. Lower your decibels. What setting is this? You ever get in the car after somebody and the music blasting? That's yo when she be she just be regular talking. I'd be like, oh, she's still in here. I thought you were logged up. So she got somewhere to go. She got some work to do or something. I'm gonna tell you, you're just it came a little hot. I heard the speaker pop in your voice. It came in a little hot. I don't know if they still stream Small Wonder anywhere. Now, what'd you bring it up for? Spice? What am I supposed to do with that? That's her Latin passion. Get off it. I know there's nothing she could do. Her whole family loud, except for her mama. What that angel? Her mama's an angel. The rest of them hoodlums. The rest of them hoodlums. It's after 5. I love that show. Small Wonders. What is it? What is it? Yeah, yeah. Chaz is cruising for a bruising. Isn't it the daily? The daily. I go to this daily. This ain't new. This ain't nothing new to me. I just hide my bruises. Yo just beats me from the neck down. Everything else is just me holding it in. That's why my shoulders are sore. She just punches me when I sleep. I wake up. She pretends to sleep. Her hands are red from choking me. The hell was that? Hmm? Do that fake sleep? Hmm? What happened? I gotta put one of those teddy bear cameras in the room so y'all can see yo off the top ropes on the bed while I'm sleeping. Wake up. Ah! Being a man up in his sleep is a hilarious concept. Being a man up in his sleep is very funny. Men don't get no respect, bro. There's no respect out here. There's abusive women out here. They'll beat you from the neck down. So DC's coordinated issues was accurate. Oh, was it last week? Finish the shit out that fat back. Not you. I'm general. In general, I do got a fat back. Small Wonder was watched by so many, but wasn't really popular. I don't get that. Now I gotta go look up Small Wonder, y'all. I gotta see what y'all talking about. Let's see what you people talking about out here. Out here in here. I think I'm all caught up here with you guys. You guys were texting pretty fast there. Yeah, but hopefully, oh god, I'm old. Hopefully, man, I don't know. I don't know. Is there a thing? Is there a way? First, here's one thing. I'm thinking of a way to stop uh, domestic abuse while we're talking about it. Women have to call the police more. You got to call the police more. You got to lock these niggas up. First and foremost, don't wait and think what his family's gonna think. Fuck all of them because they let this monster be a monster. The family's supposed to go fuck him up, but people let them get away with too much. People let their family members get away with way too much. I be goddamn if I let my brother beat on my sister-in-law. I'm like, I'm gonna come break your back, bro. The hell you talking about? Remember DC Axel Chaz and you fight? Yeah. I recall Kid Clip. I gotta live with those questions. I recall. Now we gotta start beating him up and jumping him. Women should start shooting people 100%. If women shot more men for beating them, it'd be way less encounters. Way less encounters. God damn, she shot him in the knee? Hell yeah. She ain't touched him since. Excuse me, madam. May I hold your hand in public? They'd be mad polite. You gotta shoot more dudes. Oh, I missed that one. Oh yeah. That was a question. I think it was last week. And then it was it was what is it? He's like Chaz, was just giving it to him. Just I'm not fighting back. And it's like, were you guys gonna hop in and stop it? And they all said no, they would not help me. No one's gonna try to hold you back or anything. They'll just let me take an ass whooping. So my friends who all forgot my birthday, by the way, and they all hit me the next day. All of them on that group chat. Fuck them all. I remember everybody's birthday. Name all your birthdays right now. They all forgot me, bastards. I agree on that, Chaz. My only problem is for those psychotic women who weaponize it against a dude who didn't hurt her physically. Oh yeah, I haven't heard that. Yeah, Zoop. It comes with the price, bro. Honestly, this is me being super serious. Men don't get that privilege anymore of was I innocent? There's too many, and this is from a man talking about whether it's the fake rape case and stuff like that. You have to go listen to women because women have been ignored for way too long, and from abuse, from sexual abuse, there's too many times it has gone ignored for me to feel bad for a guy who gets like a false claim. I just go, that's what happens though, because we'll victim blame so much what the woman's doing. Why what happened to the woman? What was she wearing? Blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. Like it's too much for women. Women don't even say stuff anymore. Too many accusers get away from stuff because women are too scared to say stuff. You know what I mean? They're scared for their lives. They're scared what happened to their family or children. It's like it's too much, and it's thousands of years. We're not talking in the last couple years. We're talking about since the beginning of time. Since the beginning of time, women have been victimized from day one. And women get way more victimized than men. It's not even close. It's not even close. Um, yeah. So it's not like I can be like, oh, okay, like there's definitely should be a an investigation and repercussions for a woman who files a fake claim. 100%. 100%. There should be repercussions for that. No doubt. No doubt. But it's been ignored on both instances, but not close to the amount of women because you know there's way too many women who are there's way too many women who are scared to say anything about their job and workplace to their family. Men and women will take physical abuse and still go to Christmas so they don't mess up stuff, and they would think about somebody else's. Women will still think about the other family. And it's too many cases. It's too many cases. They'll think about something else instead of themselves, or it's too many cases of it. It's too many cases of it for me to feel bad for a woman who maybe acts too fast to react to somebody violently. It's like no, it's I don't feel bad for a lot of but it's because it's men. And that's the thing is like we're talking about individual cases. Of course, there's gonna be individual cases, and there's going to be there's a lot of cases right now where we know about black people, whatever, minorities who get wrong in prison. We know that the justice system is messed up. We already know that. We know there's a lot of people in there who don't belong in there, no doubt. People get trumped up charges. We know that. We know that. There's a history from day one of women being sold. There was just a woman, another one who killed her kidnapper who was raping her, and then she got charged. She's in jail right now. And it's like we just did this case with Cynthia Brown. There's a whole nother one, and now she's in jail. And it's like, no, it's like, will you kill somebody? It's like Cynthia was raping me for years. For years. She had my captive for like a long time. And so it's like, so if women started on this whole I'm shooting niggas in the nuts, I'm like, I'm not mad at you. When is enough? When is enough? When is enough? But women, man, they're always stronger than men, for sure. For sure. She was a kid. Absolutely, Spice. And that's what happens. And then it's like, now she kills him because now it's a male dominated world, and you have to go through 27 men. You got to go through police officer men, you have to go through judge men, you have to go through lawyer men, you have to go through jury men in order for her to be heard. And that's not even talking about race. We're still on sex right now. We're not even diving into those aspects of it. You know what I mean? So there's way more men judges, there's way more men lawyers, there's way more men jurors. Like it's not even close. It's not even close to even talk about this in a discussion where it's like, well, there's some here and there's some here. It's like, no. If we're gonna talk ratio and aspects, I guarantee those numbers are more than triple. You know what I mean? So, it's really one thing I really want to teach Izzy is like, no, man, you got to be able to take your own self defense. Papa got the money. I'll get you a good lawyer. You know what I mean? We'll bail you out. Shoot that nigga in the hip. I'd rather you come home. I'd rather you be safe in a jail cell. I come see you. How you doing, baby? You need anything? Want to buy you a pack of smokes? Then you being abused or killed because some dude didn't have his fucking mother or father around when they were kids, and they didn't learn how to control their emotions. No, 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 no. We're not dying because somebody else can't control their emotions. Not at all. Not at all. All right, let me go back up. Because wait, I agree on that, Chad. My only problem is for those psychotic women. Oh yeah, yeah. They said no because you got sassy at their mouth when they tried to quell yours anger. Don't leave out the part where DC said you yell at the homies. Don't fucking talk to my wife. I forgot about that. Yeah, on your Will Smith too. Crazy you bring this up. It's a battle rap blogger named Chris Unbiased. Oh, Chris Unbiased. Ah! I was fighting like a 4 or 5 rape charges to talk to the battle rap community. He did one of those. Talk about Chad's been ignored on both ends. It's even more worse for the culture countries. Yeah. His paperwork online, Chaz, and it doesn't look good. His DNA was positive on 2 rape kits. Yeah. Well, he's a rapist. I heard about Chris unbiased. That was crazy. I did talk about Chaz. I took that abuse on the chin. Yeah, a lot of people did. A lot of people do. Um, yeah, Dallas D. What's up, Dallas D? What you sneak in here? He came out of jail after 2 years claiming he beat his case, but he really got bond and is still fighting this 2018 case. That's crazy. That's a fact. Of course, it's not something that can be generalized easily. No, I saw that when she was a kid. That's not a female exclusive thing. If we're talking to human history, the only difference if we're talking about the past is women were used as marriage tools. No, I mean, I just mean like, hold on, let me finish these. We'll come back. They made her pay hundreds of thousands to the rapist family for restitution. Crazy. I've just seen a lot of people saying get Chris Bias out of the culture. Power is power. It doesn't have sex attached to it. Hey fam, hope everyone is doing well. Hey Shell at Dallas D. Because he keeps blogging and says his case is drafting like he beat it, but online it says he had a court October 3rd and his case is going to trial. What's up, Shell E? What's up, Shelly? Peak game, my dad and stepdad was abusive, so I took way more off people than the law allows. Please build up all those things into Izzy. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen it in my own family. A lot. A lot. I've seen it in my own family a lot, man. And it's crazy that um you know and even the laws for domestic abuse or something like that aren't even that bad. And you're not doing a lot of time um for abusing a woman. You know what I mean? It's really it's a slap on the wrist, damn near. And then most women won't even press charges. You'll go to jail. Most women don't even press charges. You gotta press some charges, baby girl. They don't want to cause more problems and they don't want to upset the family. You got to press some charges, baby girl. You have to. You have to. Let that nigga sit in jail for 6 months. Let him think about all that shit. It was just worth it. All the other stuff you lose. Let that family sit there. You got the monster in jail. Don't come at me being angry. Be mad at him. And it's crazy. Family don't hold each other accountable, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. They'll be mad at you for pressing charges and not mad at the cat who did it. That shit is backwards. That shit is ass backwards. It's crazy, man. There's a lot of weak men who don't hold each other accountable. Forget the women. It's men on men. There's a lot of weak men who don't hold each other accountable. A lot of weak men out there, man. You know what I mean? And it's hard to have stronger women. It's hard, man, because the women are outnumbered. They're outnumbered and they're outgunning out, man. And y'all need to shoot these niggas. We need to teach little boys that it's okay to show their emotions so they don't grow up holding it in and turning violent. Yeah, I told Izzy today it's okay to be upset, but it's not okay to be disrespectful. It would be rude. I said you can voice why you're upset. You don't have to hold it in. You can say I'm upset. You're more than welcome to tell me why you're upset. You're more than welcome to. But that doesn't give you the right to be rude and be loud and be crazy. That is not okay. You don't get to act like that. My best friend and his girl got arrested for domestic violence. They did a week in bed, and now they about to get married. Well, that happens. I think Ray Rice and his wife are still together. That definitely happens. And to each their own in their own relationship. You figure it out. Only you two really know what it is. But I guess that's the truth. I remember baby daddy's mom getting mad because I custody order and child support. Shit. Go be mad at him. Go be mad at somebody else. I don't care. Be mad at me all day. Be mad at me all you want. Don't you step foot over here. Maybe the end of the Biggie's warning. Hold on, I hear somebody coming. You got a red dot on your face. You got a red dot on your face. Oh shit, cow. No man, I don't play no games with somebody's life, bro. And sometimes you got to slide each other to know it's real. Hey. Man, I tell you, bro, I was like, it's crazy to me, man. There's only one thing I had to talk to my brother about. He had got like, not to get too into all their business, he had got very disrespectful, not abusive, but on the lines of like, what are you doing? I'm being like, yo, what are you doing over there? And he was like, nah, man, sounds like I don't care. Don't do that shit, bro. So don't you ever fucking do that shit, dog. You got my fucking last name out there. Chill. You need to chill, dog. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. You got to be able to check your family, your brothers, your cousins. You got to check, man. It's up to men to check each other, dog. Really though. Every dude who beats a woman should get jumped by mad dudes. You gotta pull up for women, bro. Seriously. There's a bunch of whole ass dudes out here. Up. It was, man, I watched this one video years ago. This girl was doing her hair in the mirror, and it was some young dude. I forgot what he was mad about. But she was doing her hair, had her hands up. And he was just like, bow, 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 bow. And his homie was recording and like, yup, yup. And it was something small, like whatever it was. And she just took the shots. And she was like, damn, all right. And then he went back and he was like, yup, yup. And I was like, well, y'all hyping this up? Ugh, I wish I could find him. I always wondered where them cats is. I was like, y'all need y'all asses. Well, ain't no way in the world that would be my daughter. Ain't no way in the world that would be my daughter. You know what I'm talking about, Isis? Remember that video? Ain't no way in the world that'd be my. Yep, dog. Woo! I had some cases. I would have some cases. My daughter would be like, no, no. I'm like, cool, that's all right. I'm gonna put a tracker on you. You're gonna go over there. I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna fuck him up, my nigga. It's a wrap, B. I would go do that time. I would go turn myself in. I'm bringing his ass lumped up. He was abusive. I abused him. Lock us both up. I got video evidence. You can lock me up too. I ain't got no evidence, but trust me, look at my knuckles. They got his teeth still in it. The stuff people record themselves doing is insane. And this homie was there hyping it up. And they actually recorded. Not only they recorded it, posted that mug like they were doing something. And that girl just took it. Just took it. It was like she didn't even move her hands. She didn't even put her hands down the block. First off, he was a bitch ass nigga because he couldn't even punch. Second off, she just kept doing her hair. I was like, you weak ass, but it happened so often. She didn't even flinch. Crazy. Nobody holds or held my baby dad accountable except my TD Mo. Shit sad. Yeah, bro, shit sad. What if you assume he would still be breathing if he beats Izzy? Oh, I gotta keep him alive. I can't do a murder count. I can't do murder because I can't get out. You know what I'm saying? I can't murder him. I had to reset it. Oh shit. Clear. You alive? All right. Come on. Let's go to jail. But I'm dragging his limp body in that piece. Oh, and granted, there's some broken bones. I'm mutilating his body, but he gonna live. He gonna sound like knuckles cracking every time he moves. Fucking him up. Might be easy to disappear. Might be easy to disappear him. Have you heard of the baby? Yeah, I know the baby. Wait, what? Yeah, I know the baby. I actually liked the baby when he came out. Chaz, you got money, he can disappear. Nah, man. No, you better find out who his counsel was and go with your move. For breaking bones, Chaz, you gotta break joints. Oh, true that. That was definitely, that's true. You definitely got to do the joints. He'll never walk the same. Yeah. I want to do something crazy. Like I want to chop off a thumb. Just so every time he tries to open the door, he's like, "Damn, dog, it wasn't worth my thumbs. Was that worth your thumbs? Everything you do, I want you to have to be like, damn, dog, the baby in Detroit, October 30. What's good at Mario? The baby is a real life killer. Yeah, I think didn't he like kill somebody at like the Gucci store or something like that somewhere, and he got off for like self defense. I think it was like two people or something like that, right? Something like that. Yeah, man. I'm like, I gotta make sure I can't do no life. I can do some jail time. I can do something. I got some in me. Walmart. Hey, it wasn't in the Gucci store. Walmart. They killing niggas at Walmart. What are we doing? Lord knows if I pray even night, someone doesn't hurt someone I love. Bro, I'm telling you, man, I ain't got that in me. I would be so angry, then I would just be like, and all this calmness would come around, and I would wake up bloody. And I'd be like, oh, what happened? Sir, there's brain splatter. Oh my God. I saw this text, and this thing I know, I'm covered in brains. What happened? You actually opened up his head, took out his brains, scrambled it with the blender, put it back in his head, sewed it up. We've never seen this heinous act. I did all that. It can't be. You actually recorded. This is you. Oh my God. I had no idea. I was officer, please. I had to be possessed. This is not me. So the way for a minute, I had to grab a package. Oh, great. You chop off a thumb, they can replace it with a second toe, and it's called a foe. I saw it this morning. No, Isis, you kidding? Who wants a toe thumb? Gucci Mane E40, Rich Homie Quan, Detroit 29 was good, Mario. And licked your fingers after. That's hilarious. What it replaced was his on toe or someone else's. Oh, who would want someone else's toe to be your thumb? It was doing great. Sucking his toe to sleep. You know you're sucking a toe, right? Shut up. Shut up. You just be some freak like toe suckers. There's probably some person out there who do it on purpose. Just so you can lick his toes. Somebody else. The baby is attacking you, big tooth leprechaun. I got nothing for him. You could take a cadaver toe, Chaz. Ew, a cadaver toe. Gross. Oh, you could take off the toes and they lose half their balance. True. Though prosthetics could fix that. Yeah, I want to do something where like your ankle never gonna be the same. Every time you walk, you gotta think of me. You gotta think of me every time you take that step. You know what I mean? You gotta make sure his arm pop in and out of socket easily. I just sneezed, my arm out of socket every because of that one night. I've been talking about, man, your thumb stinks. Man, you got thumb fungus. What is this? Nothing. Catwoman was in Detroit November 5th, but I'm not going because the last one I walked out on shit was not funny. Dang. For real, Cat? That bad? Man. I want a cat just be high sometimes. She just be like, I'm too high. Make their knees bend the other way. This chat has a lot of heavy on dismemberment than I expected today. Where would they be? I remember when you were at that show. Hey man. Hey man, sometimes you gotta dismember people, you know what I mean? Honestly, as long as you're present, the rate of abuse goes way down. What do you mean? Oh, as long as I'm present as a father? Is that what you mean? The rate of abuse goes way down? I'll just be like, hey, he did what? First off, I'd be like, you go back in there. Here, take this gun. I don't know why you didn't use yours. You go take this, you shoot him. Okay, and then you come back here. Okay? A good knee reverse. That's gruesome. Cat was great in an episode of Atlanta. Oh, he's in another one? TikTok has romanticizing Dahmer. They think he's sexy. Bro, is it the actor or the actual guy? Is it the actor or the actual guy? That's my question before I say what I was going to say. Your presence, yes. It was very disappointing. Chaz got too many guns, so somebody messed with his family. You goddamn right. I sold one. I still got plenty. It's the shotguns you gotta worry about. I got to load up the clip on them with the shotty. You know what I mean? You ain't messing around here. I'm like, and you didn't shoot him? Who did I raise? I would tell her, go take this knife, stab his thigh, come all the way down. Chasso program, thought he was from Texas. Man, when I think about moving someplace and I go like, you can shoot your guns anywhere with anything and it's all legal. It's a lot of strict laws here, but I go like, man, them laws come up in Texas, Montana. This dude had a tank. I said, that's crazy. Bro, a whole ass people feeling bad. He got murked in prison. That's crazy too. That dude was a whole monster. A whole monster. Buckshots only. They taking slugs, ISIS. What you talking about? I got a mixture though. I got slugs and guns, buckshot. The actual guy wasn't bad looking, but come on. Cat was trash. Mr. Cooper was hilarious. He was a feature. Mr. Cooper. Are you talking about what's his name? Not Mr. Mark Curry. Not sure. This generation is weird. That generation is weird. People are so stupid sometimes. Got my nerves. Want to run around talking about guns? I ain't got none. What you think? I sold them all because I stay well off. Shit. Yeah, Mark Curry. Yeah, I got to work with Mark on. He did our last season of In the Cut. He was mad cool. He's very funny. He was mad cool, bro. Very. I thought we wasn't killing them, Chaz. Oh yeah, you right. My bad. My bad. I forgot. My bad. My bad. Can't take them bullets back now. Oh yeah, I was on the live at the Catwoman show, and I should have yelled, "Hold it down!" Chaz making them jokes. Don't tell him that. I know too many people who know him. Texas is the Wild West when it comes to their gun laws, for real. I respect the consistent Mr. What's up, DJ Riggs? Appreciate you, fam. DJ Riggs. Um, nah, no doubt, bro. Nah, you know what? I'm a gun advocate, but I'm also a gun laws advocate. I am. I would make the worst Republican. They'll be like, "Yeah, no gun laws." I'm like, well, actually, some of these aren't bad. We should probably sign up something. I'm down for gun laws. I'm down for restrictions. I'm down for background checks. I'm down for a lot of stuff, bro. It's a lot. It's a lot, man. It's a very easy to get a death machine. You know what I mean? It's a death machine. The Mark Curry feature on the Jamie Foxx. Oh, Jamie Foxx show was great. Yeah, he was I think he was on there twice. I think he played two different characters on there. Is this your first time in here, DJ Rex? I think it was the first time I seen your name in here, fam. Or is this your first time just talking? You be in the background, back of the club in the dark? Yeah, okay, it's kind of cool here. They got good drinks though. Yeah, okay. What they playing? What is this music? This the baby? I don't do it. I think the baby's very talented, by the way. I think the baby's very talented. When I first heard him, I was kind of like, he's just too young. He ain't got nothing I can talk about, but I like this flow. But his flow also never changed. It was really easy to mimic his flow. But Little Baby, people love more, but I can't do the the voice cord. What is it? The auto tune. I just can't do it. I hate auto tune. I hate it. I hate it. I respect the gun owners. I respect gun laws. Those kids running around with automatic weapons and like that's normal. Yeah, I mean it's crazy, man. It's like it's to a point where you're just like, dog. It's as Chance the rapper had this great line once when he said it's easier to get a gun in Chicago than a parking spot. And that's 100% the truth. Parking is hard as hell in Chicago, especially downtown. You're like, this is nuts. It's crazy, but the baby rapping his nuts off. I'm sure he's dope. I can't do the auto tune. I just be like, dog, just give me the regular voice. Come on, dog. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this. The auto tune drives me nuts. That's trying to speak positive on. I got the first 10% left. Where we at? Hour and 20? Oh, we're solid, guys. We're solid. Chad on 65 on the baby on here because they don't want to get shot. I don't know much about him, man. I know he got into some controversy about some type of homophobic comments or something like that. He feels like he's blackballed, but I don't really know too much about him. I don't really know too much about him. I just remember like giving his music a chance. Yeah, and then he had the whole thing with Danny Lay. Is that her name? I mean, we talked about it on the podcast, and I did not care. Yeah, first time I've been watching Daddy Issues since the beginning before you guys combined the show. Oh, bro, you go way back before we combined the shows. Come on, man. Appreciate that, dog. Played Chopped and Screwed is worth it. I love that chant song. Yeah. DJ Riggs was good, my boy. DJ Riggs. Yeah, y'all show DJ some love. DJ Riggs. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for hopping in, man. For real though. It's super dope, man. Thank you. I hope it's been a good time. How long you been in here? Hope it's been a good time. Oh, the baby got more controversy than he does albums. That's a damn shame, Dallas. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. I saw La Russell. Is it L.A. Russell or La Russell? I don't know if it's L.A. Russell or La Russell, but he dropped his album off of donations, and he just sold like 1,100 all off of donations, and it had some people putting up to $1,000 for it. Was pretty dope. His new track is pretty weak though. Welcome, DJ Race. We with the shits, but we cool. We are with the shits in here. It gets crazy in here. It gets crazy in here. It's so funny, man, because on Daddy Issues, I hold back a lot of stuff I want to say. But in here, pretty much do whatever. No sex for a year or no phone for a year. What's it? No phone. I don't want my phone now. It's La Russell and a Russ. And oh yeah, I know Russ. There's a Russell, I believe, also. I don't want my phone anyways. I hate being on demand for people. The phone is mad convenient. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It's mad convenient having a phone. But I'd much rather have sex than this phone. You shocked and all you just drew, nigga, you be holding back. The shock and all you just drew, nigga, you be holding back. I hold back on daddy issues. Not here. Not here. On here, you get all me. You get all my thoughts. You get the serious, sincere Chaz, and you get the who thinks of this Chaz. You get all that. This is what I don't understand about people. It's like people you'll say something and then this is like who you are now. You're this guy. And it's like, no, bro, you can be really deep, passionate, kind, authentic, and all that good stuff. And then I can say some really horrible, dumb, dark stuff. And then I'm just like, I have range. What do you want me to say? I have range. I'm a whole I'm a whole range of comedy. I really, really want to do this sketch show. I don't think the more I think about it, the more I want to do it. But I really want to do this fucked up but funny sketch show. You be trolling on daddy issues, Chaz. No, I don't think so. It depends on what you're talking about. I try to keep it real. What I do, I'll tell you what I do. do. What I do though is if I say something and people disagree, then I will heighten it. I will do that, but I will definitely put my honest opinion. And then if I get a big reaction, even just like with ISIS and the She-Hulk, that's me heightening what I feel. I'll do that. I'll definitely be like, on top of this, gotta. But I give you my opinion for real. And then if it gets a big reaction, I go, oh great, how can I double down on this? That I'll do all day. I just double down. I'm like, let me oh yeah, oh, this is how y'all feeling me getting me in here. How you like that? I say sex and go, what? ISIS? No, I'd probably explode. Uh, you want to see someone in anger? I preach the love. Only been in about 20 minutes. Had to see what hype is all about. You having a good time? Is it dope? I'm here for the unfiltered Chaz takes. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. If you got thoughts, I got. Let's see where we at. I got 8%. We did this yesterday. It's been an hour and a half. It's not bad for. What did we start at? 56%. It's not bad at all today. And start clicking and offending the masses. I will start clicking and offending the masses. It's so easy. This is what makes me laugh. It's the reaction you get from people on something that's so small. Like when I went in on Candy Rain, people were just like the amount of hate comments I got. Oh, that makes me feel great. Like I forgot the one post I did. I think it's just when I summed it up. But that post with all those comments, that filled me with so much pride and joy. I was like, oh my God, there's Izzy and then there's this video. I'm proud of both of these. The rile up. I go, y'all get up mad over this? Nah, let me talk about some real shit. I'm like, this shit ain't even important. But I love the rile up. I love the what? You're an idiot. This is the dumbest. Yeah, you definitely escalate your opinions when you get pushback. Oh, definitely. That do that. That's intentional. Yeah, I'm gonna double down. What's your feeling, Samurai Jack? Because Chaz, you said that man's face had too much face, like he was wild. What you mean? He had a lot of face on his face. Chaz, no, I left my laptop charger at the crib, and then yesterday I left it at the office. I remember liking. I haven't watched Samurai Jack in so long, but I remember really liking it as a kid. But Samurai Jack, man, I had to be like 12 or 13. I can't remember what year it came out, but I remember really liking it because it was like slow. It was quiet but dope. And he always had to fight that. I forgot the villain's name, but he was that big, like, and you know what's funny? Phil Lamar, black dude, voiced Samurai Jack. Phil Lamar also did the Jamaican dude in Futurama. Phil Lamar was also in Fresh Prince. I mean, he was the Philip Banks's lawyer at the time. I mean, assistant he had hired. Y'all remember that? All right. Phil Lamar was also Mad TV. As proud as your firstborn is crazy. It's back and forth. They give you a lot of shit on there too. Oh yeah. I get a lot of shit on there. They brought Samurai Jack back in Adult Swim for one last season a few years ago. Bloody and everything. Oh yeah, I gotta go back. Phil Lamar's one of the best voice actors in here. Absolutely, Phil Lamar, keep a job. He's great. He's great. Yeah, I remember Phil Lamar was like the UPS dude back on Mad TV back in the day. I always thought his career should have been so much bigger, but for some reason he just never popped. But Aries Spears was the man back in the day. But that's how that's going. I was watching reruns. It was fire back then, but it's better now because you'll catch more shit that you missed as a kid. Okay, I'll definitely go check it out. Phil Lamar was also in Pulp Fiction. Very true. He's in that. It was an opening scene. He's the black dude in the very beginning. Very true. I gotta go back and watch it. I've been saying, kid, if you haven't seen it, I've been watching Punk. Damn it, what's that show called? Edge Runners Punk. Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk has been a fun time, and I'm catching up on One Piece. I'm on like 160 now. Only 840 to go, and I'll get there. Phil Lamar, he did the Sprite commercials. I don't think so. Godfrey and who's the other dude who did the Sprite commercial? What's his name? Was Dion lacking his Super Doritos commercial? Yeah. Dion had a big Doritos commercial back in the day. Godfrey did a Sprite dude, and what's the other dude's name? He was the first Sprite dude. He blew up off of that too. I forgot his name. He's still working. Orlando Jones. There you go. No, that was Orlando something. Yeah, Orlando Jones. Orlando Jones Sprite. Yeah. Not Orlando Brown. No, not Orlando Brown. Orlando Jones. Orlando Brown can really rap though. He's a talented dude. He just can't get right. What's up, undomesticated John? Where you been? What's up? Where you been hiding, man? Just talking about somebody Philly today. You know, I have all these Philly affiliates now. Yeah, K-Clip, my wife and I rewatched the show this year, and I agree completely. It hits better as an adult because we can appreciate it more. I will check it out. I haven't seen it in so long. I heard y'all dance around it, but I need it confirmed. Need what confirmed? ISIS, what you talking about? Nah, he a meth head. Yeah, he a meth head. He can rap though. Yeah, but Dion's Dorito commercial, he had the dreadlocks and all, man. Back in the day. All right, we got 5%. We still rolling, guys. We still good. I'm gonna turn my brightness down a little bit. That'll save us. That save us some bad. I don't need to have the brightness on here. The Super Bowl commercial with Dion. Yeah, the dreadlocks. The dreadlock rasta back in the day. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I'm getting hungry. I burp when I get hungry. Anybody else? Is that just me? Also, when I sneeze, I get goosebumps. I get chills when I sneeze. Is that weird also? Does anybody else ever have these things? It's weird. Landon Brown doing strategies out here, I hope. Doing strategies. No, he's gonna go off the rails again. Bro, as a kid, you don't appreciate good writing. As an adult, Samurai Jack has some great writing, plot, character development. I'll check it out again. And I tell people, man, if you really want to study television and you want to study character development, not necessarily character development, but characters, is anime. Anime, whatever character this is what they do. They're not changing. They don't grow. Whatever they're obsessed with, this is who they are. It's very sitcom style. Everything they look at, they interpret into what they want. A great example of that is Black Clover. If you ever watch Black Clover, which is a great anime with Asta, you will see all the different characters they have, but they are these people, especially the ones on his Black Bulls team. They are these people, but anime does a great job of giving you a character, giving you their point of view all the time, and always operating their voice, their situations through that point of view. And that's very much sitcom writing. Yeah, sidebar. Your Lions may be the best women team in the league. They are tough out. Yeah. No, man, the thing about the Lions is that when they're winning, they'll blow their lead. And then when they're losing, they'll try to come back at the end. The last two games, they try to make this wild comeback, and it's too little too late. And then the one before, they're winning the game, and then they blow the lead. But that's nothing new. This is what I've been watching for decades, 3 decades of this. Eagles 4-0. Eagles are 4-0. They ain't really played anybody tough yet, but they are 4-0. Shout out to what's the kid's name? The quarterback. He's playing great. Also, the Ravens have to be the best team in the league. Lamar Jackson was up 20-3 the other day. He's been setting records, and their defense is god awful. They need to fix that. I don't know whose defense is worse. The Lions, it's definitely the Lions, but the Ravens have a horrible defense as well. I get the hiccups when I brush the right side of my beard. What? Big fish. That's mad random. Where Atlanta Brown is a crazy little boy from That's So Raven. Yeah, yep, yep, yeah. I want to throw up when I get hungry. Wow, ISIS. Yeah, you should eat. Orlando Jones for the bio says not Orlando Brown. Oh, that's what it says. That's funny. Nah, because DBZ had terrible character growth building. That, yeah, I definitely did not mean terrible. I don't mean growth, character development. I mean, they're because sitcoms said they mean pretty much the same. But that's sitcom kid clip. Like characters don't grow on sitcoms; they stay this way until like the very end, but they don't really change. Um, and then in movies, your character is supposed to change and evolve and be different by the end. But sitcom, this is who they are. This is who you come to watch every week. This is this person, and it's the same situation comedy, different situation, same people, same way they interpret. But that's very much um, anime. Dang, ISIS. But if you're hungry, there's nothing to throw up that suck. Oh shit, the Mr. Sock spicy. We're the only ones I believe. Trust me, I know I'm Ohio, so I've been seeing the Browns for years do this. And it's funny. The Browns are my second team. It's just a lot of losing. Yeah, I'm a Ravens fan, so I feel the pain weekly. Yeah, man. Hey, not that. Hey, not that dog. Say he from Ohio. Let's kick him out. Let's go blue. I love Cleveland. I hate Ohio State, but Cleveland is my second home. But I hate Ohio State. They can die. All of Columbus. I'm surprised they put Samurai Jack out for kids back then because kids don't have the patience for that slow burn stuff sometimes. But what age was it supposed to be? Because we were in, but I was like probably like preteen or a tween. That can't be. That became a term. My nigga Philip Humphrey Dunphy stayed the same OG for 10 years. Philip Humphrey. Yep. Yeah, that's dog. Phil Dunphy. That's what they do in television. They are the same person. They're the same person. That's how sitcoms go. They're not changing who they are. Something different might happen, but they're going right back to who they were. That's how you write for these people. It's the same thing. They are not changing unless their character is there to grow. But even like those kids, they're gonna be the same, dog. This is who they are. I'm not an OSU fan, but I do live in the bus. Ah, do you? Who do you root for in college? Michigan. Facts, Dallas. As a kid, we just wanted fights. That shit went way over our head. It had so many elements that we just couldn't grasp at the time. Yeah, I hope Michigan. Come on, bro, let's go. Beating them last year was such a joy, such a play. But then we lost to Michigan State somehow. It's crazy. We better not lose Michigan State. They're ass this year. Side note: Maryland is for real. When I watched Maryland play, because they came in like 3-1, I was like 3-0. I was like, oh, they're for real. Bama fan family there. Oh yeah, I was born there. I root for Bama on the low because I was born there. I was like, all right, Bama, I see. Jay grew as a character, but Jay's supposed to grow as a character at the very end. He was the one who's supposed to have the journey, But that's the thing when you watch that show, he's the guy who life is happening to when you watch that because his wife is Latina. He's got this young kid. His son is gay. He's the only one in there who's supposed to evolve. And that's the good thing about that. You saw the most growth only from Jay. He's the oldest character. He's the most stubborn one. But he's the one who has the new family element. So he's the only one who's supposed to grow. Because you'll see those shows when it was like Jay was kind of the straight man in the wacky world. He's the straight man. So everything is kind of happening to him. But everybody else is going to stay exactly the same. Gloria's going to be loud. Manny's going to keep being a romantic. What's the girl's name with the big old stupid eyes? She's gonna keep being an airhead, even when she had her kids. She's gonna be an airhead. Phil's gonna be the enthusiastic gymnast who just wants everyone to get along and be loved. Cam's gonna be extra in every single way. What's his name? The gay brother. He's always gonna be a little bit timid and a little bit high strung. Yeah, Haley. Yeah, their sister. She's always gonna be the really smart one. I hated the direction they took her when she got older, though. I hated her direction. I felt like they missed on her. And then Luke is the dumb one. Luke's the dumb one. Luke's been the dumb one from day one. That's just what TV is. That is every show is gonna have. You can go all the way back to take a show. This is what sitcom is. That's what it is. And then sometimes when it's getting bad when they just make bad choices, it's time to end that show. She was a hoe when she grew up. Yeah, it was weird. I feel like they just missed. I feel like they just missed on it, which is bound to happen after 10 seasons and 9 characters. You're bound to miss one, but they did a good job, all in all. It's a great, fantastic show. Modern Family was a fantastic show. One of the best shows they've had in a long time. I still haven't seen um fave anime from 90s. Sarcastic Brainy one to Sneaky Ho. Yeah, that was a weird stretch. Sanford and Son had no growth. I see it. Yeah, zero. Zero. Same when you watch Frasier, not Frasier. Well, Frasier too, but when you watch all right, my laptop's at 1%. It's gonna die soon. But when you watch dang, what show was I thinking of? Friends, not Friends. Damn it. I didn't watch Friends. What was the other show with a group of white people? You know who was a hoe when she grew up? Forrest Crump old lady. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I don't know. I don't know Brooklyn Nine-Nine so much like that. Anyways, I don't have time to do this. I got 1% left on the laptop, guys. We can do a lot more diagnostics of television tomorrow around the same time. I would love to do this. And I would love we can do anime and stuff. We can do all that stuff tomorrow because this laptop's going to die and I want to just cut off on you guys. So I'm going to be able to say my goodbyes. But we made it now in 41 or 56%. So that's not bad. And it was a great combo today. We went all over the place today. And I didn't even get to talk about Tom Brady and Giselle. That's what I wanted to hop on and talk about. But we can do all that tomorrow. Anywho, guys, same place, same time. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Unless something crazy happens, I'll let you guys all know. Put the answer in the community chat. Of which one? The favorite animes? Like every day. Mostly Monday through Thursday. There's some days I don't make it. It just depends on what's going on. But I try to either post it in here on the YouTube or I try to post it in the I got to bring back the Discord. But I have to do all that another day, guys. I see y'all. It's starting to blink on me now. I see it's like deep, deep. No, I got you. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I see y'all tomorrow. All right, people. Peace. End. Come on, man.